hear like a kind of like a wood noise, like a wood pigeon or something, and you pull out the dust loot, bing, 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 and your form just evaporates. And then your form just evaporates into nothing. You put the loot away, and you can get rid of your weapons or something. And then within a few moments, perhaps a minute or two, down from the crest of the hill, 4 figures make their way, and their head fresh, blue dragonborn, holding muscles. It's a large grey sword strapped to the back leads the other 3. The 3, you recognise one of them, the other 2 are new to you. The 2 you don't recognise, one is an elderly looking female elf, with blades all over her body, like strapped to dark on her armour. She has some sort of cowl. The other one you don't recognise is a human, appalling looking man in rich clothes with jewellery, who seems to look very bored. And then the last one of them is one you recognise as Craig, one of the council members who was expected to start to do good during the Feast of Stone. He seems very nervous, accompanies the rest of them. I actually forgot to get over the update, so we'll invite at least. Small group are eliminated by blue glow. The Resh pulls out a ball resting in the brass metal casing and places it on the ground near Franco. The others all seem to cross their arms or get comfortable sitting on loose stones and to speak. The orb glows for a moment, and a blue image, a projected image of a young elven woman, but with wings protruding from her back, comes into existence. You don't recognise this woman. The image seems to move around and converses with them, likewise the others seem to be able to converse with her back. The elven woman, projected through the orb, speaks. Our activities outside the city are going well. We've secured materials for Her Majesty's project from Aramount and Briarcrest and obtained the remaining lumber we can steal from Thaden. It will take some time, but it will be just as Her Majesty envisioned, the winged elf speaks, her voice slightly distorted as it speaks through the projections. Victoria has escaped from the city with the help of the gnome. Her Majesty encountered...
Okay, Google.
Her Majesty encountered...
Pause.
Alright, pausing Avalon Cast TV.
Okay, Google. Pretty soon.
Okay, resuming Avaloncast TV.
Asset. My agents have taken her towards the ruins to complete her research. The elder woman says, her voice is quite sharp and clipped. The human male speaks next. He kind of cracks his knuckles and plays with the rings on his finger. Skydream is proving extremely effective products, especially with the wealthy. Along with the various debts and our other business arrangements in the city, we should have plenty of gold for more bribes and supplies. Her Majesty's project should be right on time, he says with a smirk. Franco then seems very nervous and looks around at the others. He scratches the back of his neck. What is it, halfling? Report on what you know. Resh growls. Franco looks up. He's like, so, Korak's awake, and he says meekly. There's a moment's silence before a familiar voice rattles through the orb in the brass casing. It doesn't come from the winged elf, but it is a voice that some of you recognize anyway. What was that? Princess Valania's voice echoes. The group who infiltrated your safe house, Mum, the ones who interfered at the feast, my people tell me that they came back from the Underdark and they found some spell that healed him. I mean, how was I supposed to know? I thought they were going to die there. Varesh just slams his greatsword on the ground, and it feels like a ripple of thunder almost that silences the halfling in a squeak. His grip tightens around the greatsword. The champion will be in a weak state for days. That poison was crafted by the breast alchemists in Brasaris, specifically to kill metallic dragonborn. If he survived, there'll be no threat for a while. Varesh growls, stepping into the blue glow of the projection. Risa, adjust the orb. I will address the group myself, Princess Valania's voice calls out. And as the winged elf begins to lean towards the orb, her projection shimmering, you begin to watch as her ethereal form begins to shift and warp. And actually, the perspective of the projection changes from that of a woman to almost expanding outwards. Zooming out, you now see a room that she stood in. You watch as the image shifts and changes as it begins to zoom out. The winged elf stands in an enormous room. The furniture is at least twice her size, and laying across a gilded bench that resembles that looks almost as if a mighty galleon to you compared to the elf, is a blue-skinned body, loosely hanging clothing revealing flesh in a kind of sensual manner, platinum and gold jewelry encasing her body and white hair flowing down across her chest. Princess Valania, her presence dominating the enormous room, and in a stark contrast to the tiny winged elf that flies up to stand beside her face, her giant form dominating the projection now surrounding the keep. These meddlers are nothing but insects in our greater plans. I want them eliminated as soon as possible. Target their families, friends, wherever you can to make them suffer. But our priority is the project and sowing discord throughout this pathetic little empire. When I erupt, I will do so in splendor and offer this republic something they are in desperate need of. Firm stability and a monarch they can love as much as they fear. I am sending an agent to help you with certain activities, and though I suggest they are well looked after and fed. And as the giant Princess Valania's words begin to fade, you begin to hear the flapping of giant wings. A dark shadow begins to descend from the clouds in a swift dive. Perception checks.
Natural 1.
13.
3.
12. So all of you except Cam, all of you except Cam seem to be so engrossed in the conversation and this sudden revelation of who Princess Valania is, this giant bodied form and the things that they've been discussing. You hear this flapping, but it almost seems you don't pay too much attention to it. Can a raven form, you look up, you see flash of green, a huge pair of wings, a sharp barbed tail as the form sweeps down to land atop the ruin itself.
Yeah, no.
Well, I feel like this shouldn't do. Its form seems to kick up dust from the ruin as its form lands, the wings curl behind it. It's probably the size of the largest stallion you've ever seen, or perhaps double, larger than that. Its wings fold behind its back as its sharp taloned claws dig into the roof of the ruined stone, scraping against it. The group look up in fear and reverence, with the exception of Varesh, who seems to just grin. The dragon regards them for a moment. The Cloud Princess has informed me I am to assist you. You may refer to me as Irithax. There is a moment's silence, and then Irithax. It is a good job that she sent me here. You fools have not even realized the spy that is currently standing amidst you. Varesh looks up, he's just like, what do you mean, dragon? The invisible creature standing. Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck.
What's happening? Worst.
What? I roll that. Let me just, what? Oh, shit. Ready?
I knew being invisible wasn't going to help in the slightest.
It would have. If it was the fucking dragon that dragons can see within 30 feet rolling around. I think this sense. I can smell you and hear you, even if I hear you.
Okay, Google. Rewind 2 minutes.
Got it. Rewinding on Avaloncast TV.
Yeah,
Okay, Google. Rewind 2 minutes.
Sure. Rewinding on Avaloncast TV.
Dominating the enormous room, and in a stark contrast to the tiny winged elf that flies up to stand beside her face, her giant form dominating the projection now surrounding the keep. These meddlers are nothing but insects in our great plans. I want them eliminated as soon as possible. Target their families, friends, whoever you can to make them suffer. But our priority is the project, and sowing discord throughout this pathetic little empire. When I arrive, I will do so in splendor and offer this republic something they are in desperate need of: firm stability and a monarch they can love as much as they fear. I am sending an agent to help you with certain activities, though I suggest they are well looked after and fed. And as the giant Princess Valani's words begin to fade, you begin to hear the flapping of giant wings. A dark shadow begins to descend from the clouds in a swift dive. Perception checks, everyone.
Natural 1.
17.
3.
12. So all of you except Cam, and I'll roll for Dermot. All of you except Cam seem to be so engrossed in the conversation and this sudden revelation of who Princess Valania is, this giant bodied form and the things that they've been discussing. You hear this flapping, but it almost seems you don't pay too much attention to it. Cam, in your raven form, you look up and you see a flash of green, a huge pair of wings, the sharp barbed tail as the form sweeps down to land atop the ruin itself.
Yeah, no.
What? I feel like this shouldn't do. Its form seems to kick up dust from the ruin as its form lands, the wings curl behind it. It's probably the size of the largest stallion you've ever seen, or perhaps double, larger than that. Its wings fold behind its back as its sharp taloned claws dig into the roof of the ruined stone, scraping against it. The group look up in fear and reverence, with the exception of Varesh, who seems to just grin. The dragon regards them for a moment. The Cloud Princess has informed me I am to assist you. You may refer to me as Irithax. There is a moment's silence, and then Irithax. It is a good job that she sent me here. You fools have not even realized the spy that is currently standing amidst you. Tamara, Verish looks up, he's just like, what do you mean, dragon? The invisible creature standing. Yeah.
Cool.
Shit. Initiative.
What's happening with my legs? Worse.
What?
Oh,
Just, well, it's about shit. Ready? They would have. If it wasn't a fucking dragon that turned up. Dragons can see within 30 feet all around them. That's just the sense. You can smell even hear you. Like hear breathing. Really warm introduction.
I was saying.
Where's the old magic? Hello. As if I'm gonna put. It's not like an ancient dragon or anything, is it?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So, Cam, initiative. Juto. Laura.
6.
Chrono. 9.
You're gonna get
Good
over
job,
here.
table. Well, that's bad. Dermot.
No.
Okay, so, as the dragon points at Juto, Resh just brings his sword to bear, looks around and tries to swipe at the air around him. He has to try and target you, but he's pointing the dragon pointing in the same direction. This is not a good attack. That's probably a good thing. That's going to be only a 12 to hit. So he swings in the air, but you kind of, as you can see the blow coming, you dodge to the side as you watch this sparking lightning greatsword sweep through the air. The rest of you get out of here, there's one plan and the rest of them all seem to be getting ready to run away, basically. Franco is already running off. He's just like, running, and the rest of them start moving like their teams. Stand up, very thanks. Juto, you'll go. Yeah, it's up to you.
Lie down. Lie down.
Yeah.
Should I attack?
So when you attack, so what do you know about the ability? As soon as you attack,
Where's Rush?
you can see on the thing. So the rest, the dragon can't walk through them.
And then there's a dragon on top of me, so I can't really see where the hell I am. Where am I?
You are here,
Oh shit.
by the stairs, heading in.
Okay.
Because you're invisible, he has to make a perception check to try and get attack opportunity against you. You run.
No. Try attack? Are we attacking? Are we attack? We're not going to do spells.
You can't discuss this because you are currently separated and invisible, so I want you to make a call as Juto what you would do right now. That's what I'm doing in space.
I love my name.
Play a tune.
Yeah, I'm going to attack. Right?
Resh.
Yeah.
You're just going to not launch into an attack.
From behind. Like, am I behind him?
You have advantage to attack him because there's no way you're not attacking him.
I'm just going to start beating him up.
Cool, we find out.
Yeah.
You bring out the thing. Here in your mind as well, just like a dragon. Yes, fight it. Come claim its blood. I will big fight. Titans of the natural world. Tyrants. Today is glorious.
I need to see more.
So you attack. Advantage on your attacks as well. 16. Roll twice. 16. That is just enough. You're one comes out. 9 total punishments.
One down, and then can I do some points?
Use your thing.
That's 5.
Another 5 on top, so 18 total. What is this? Second attack, you still have advantage, you have advantage of the whole round by yourself. Because even though he can now see you, like you're attacking him at the same speed, he's not ready to defend himself.
No. 8.
That's... You can hit?
5.
Yeah, absolutely.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Another 13, you can't add poison to that one. Alright. Good start. So that's your main 2 attacks, are you going to flurry? Or bonus?
Can I cast water with as well?
No, that's an action.
Okay, that's an action. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna...
You can spend a key point and flurry for 2
I'm
unarmed.
going to flurry.
Okay, so 2 unarmed strikes. Advantage on all these as well.
9, 6, so 9, this is unarmed, isn't it?
Arm strike, yeah.
So, 15.
And unfortunately, your fist hits into the solid armour. Also, his dragon scales seem to give him a lot of protection.
That's 1 attack.
That's 1, yep, next one.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, you don't need the roll because you can't get higher than that. So, roll damage and double it. Double the dice damage. Yeah, double dice damage. So, d6 for you.
5.
Plus, so that's 10 plus your modifier.
14.
Another 14. Dang. So, leaping from invisibility, you push yourself off of the stone wall behind you. Gwendal comes out spinning. 2 solid blows into Varesh's side. Before he can react, what happens? You throw a punch, but he just manages the armoured scales and gall get around his neck to deflect the blow. So this time, with 2 fingers, you just jab it into his throat. As it just, you feel something crunch, probably his throat muscles. And then you leap back down into a defensive stance. As you launch out, Dermot is just like, holy shit, she's fucking attacking him. Right, I'll try and fucking, I don't know, do something. He like leaps out from the cover.
What else was I going to do? Just stand there and like count.
Loads something into his hand crossbow. Launches it, he's like, right. And then he pulls out, reloads his hand crossbow and dives in. Looks like he's making a gun for some of these guys running away. He's like, he will take a shot at the dragon, because it's the most immediate threat. And he's going to hit with his hand crossbow, as he does not have... Oh, he's both reacted before it, so... Oh, damn it, you legend. The crossbow bolt just seems to stick into its scales. The dragon looks down, flicks the bolt away. Doesn't seem that fussed. That's done, let's go. So now it is Trellamar, no, Cam Buckland. Ravenborn on top of the roof. On top of this thing. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no, it's quite certain. Yeah, you're like
I'll link you at perfect height to talk to him in his dragony face.
I'm going to neck. I have a potion of stone giant strength. Okay. I believe it's 21 or 19. No, Hill Giant is 19. I think that's 21 strength. Got to look up things. Yeah. Stone Giant, you say? Was that an action? Yeah. That is an action, you see that version. 23 your strength now is. That is a +6 bonus. It's now it's currently 1-0, is it? So you now have a +6 bonus to strength checks. Bonus action. Yep. Spiritual weapon. Is that to cast it as a bonus action? Yep, it's a bonus. Okay. Yeah, I'm informed that you can attack with it straight away. I can. I'm informed that is true. I need to look it up, but I'm not going to do it now, so you may attack it now. What is your spiritual weapon? A big Duracell? Or
It's Elfie.
Elfie?
The Book of Elfie.
And where are you placing it?
Floating in front of the dragon. And me in between us two.
Yep, and it's just going to...
It's going to dart.
Okay.
Hasn't even materialized.
So you make a spell attack, yeah. Okay.
Correct. Let's go. 1, 6, 15.
15. The spiritual weapon bounces off the dragon's scales, just screeches past, it kind of ducks its shoulder. There's 15. Glances past. Does not intrude.
Yeah.
So that's your call. That was an action, bonus action. You don't want to move anywhere. Alright.
Can I jump off?
Yeah.
The other side of the wall.
This way? Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check.
Don't say.
4.
Take 8 points of damage. You land really bad.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you twist
Did
your
you just
ankle.
roll the biggest amount of damage possible?
I rolled pretty much.
Yeah.
One damage. I mean, it's 2d6 because he's technically falling up.
Ow.
It's just like, and you land on the other side. But you do now have complete cover against
That's what I was hoping for.
Like a crumpled pile on the floor.
After Cam Buckland, it is now Trelleborn.
How far away am I from the big dragon man?
You are 25, 30, 35. I'd say 45 feet because it's up in the air a bit as well.
Can I heal out and move forward?
Yeah.
Within 30 feet?
Yeah, I'd say you get to about there.
30 feet. And I would let's cast the light.
Thought you might.
Yeah.
Oh, so what kind of saving throw?
He's been sitting on this all day. Like, I want to put it in
Creature must make a...
Target must make a Constitution saving throw.
It's 14. 14. 15.
Fuck you!
Half damage.
Oh yeah.
So it just doesn't, yeah. What's the effect of
What
what
is
he
this?
has?
14.
You can roll
roll that point.
Yeah, no, it's better to do the max damage and then half it because the numbers, like, the numbers work out better. Okay. So,
In the tray. In the tray.
So that's
as long as they're flat up,
that was on an angle.
is it on an angle now?
Well, we touched it now.
Then if it's on an angle, re-roll it. If it's flat, it counts. That's good. Flat. Flat.
17.
Just staring
Again.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
9.5 will be 15. So technically, 40, shut that down.
Yeah.
You try and summon this energy, and the dragon kind of turns its head around, and you desperately try and suck the moisture from the dragon's being, and it lets out a deafening roar. Your petty magics are nothing to me. And then just, yeah, you can feel it resisting some of the force. So as you move, that was your action. You Laura. Dragon is going last. I didn't summon anything. I had this plan.
I want to polymorph the dragon.
Got polymorph on it?
Yeah.
Yep. What's the self-saving for it?
Is that just a spell save?
I need to know what type of save.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
A creature that you can see within range. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
Okay, Google. Pause.
Okay, pausing Avaloncast TV.
Okay, Google. Resume.
Okay, returning the Avalon capital.
Talent rating is equal to or less than the weight of the equal to or less, yes, I can do it as either this small time, not the bigger time.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. It's also a concentration. Don't get into concentration stuff. You went back here. DC 20. Charge matches up nothing.
I was gonna make a fucking rabbit. No, but then you can. I was gonna shout the damages, so like it just doesn't follow.
So, you little mages think you are something. Think you could try and face me? It flies up into the air about 80 feet and looks down on you. Check the spell though, read through the front handbook. I don't know if it's spell, but I think you can be commanded to attack. You are in cover. These are full cover, these are half cover.
Because it's right next to me?
Again, it's still cover, it's not complete cover, like you're not immune to stuff, but it's definitely cover. It flies up, it flies away, it actually hovers about the above the trail. Poisonous gas flows out from it. Each creature make a constitution saving throw. You have a plus 2 bonus. So 19 and 7, okay. On purpose.
He's just not calling and deals right damage.
Yeah.
It's probably a
So, the gas washes over you and it fills your lungs and chokes you and burns. You only take half damage. You manage to duck and cover your mouth just in time. You still take, well, Tamar, you just get this full face, just gas just washes over you. Take 45 points.
Holy mother of God! You stole that! Like, to be honest.
I'm so great. Something he's got resistance to the cross in my machines to find her with bullshit. I have a mask on and
You don't have it on! Oh, for God's sake! Why do you not have it on?
22. Because they wouldn't do
Why are you getting that bastard thing and you're wearing it? And then let's try again!
They wouldn't do anything to the crown. Well, it would be possible to attack yeah. Now your body starts to seize up and just drop people's
I think we should go in the
no, let's just so what's your total hit points normally at max? What's your mark? That's fine, you get done 8 to points of damage, you would effectively just die straight out, but you just do 0 and you're done. Or just
probably. And I felt that again.
Baresh, injured, now looks at you, it's just like you. I knew that you were a turnout. Now I will try and get you. And starts stabbing Baresh looks very. In fact, he's going to spend the bonus action to set the window. Thanks for reminding me, John.
Thanks.
So it's a bonus action. It doesn't prevent you doing other things. So 16. 14 points of damage.
Torture? No, I haven't
So
seen
you have to make your turn bonus action, yes.
the candidate.
And you make your turn. 26 damage. Second attack. That's 26. That's another 10 damage to this great one is cleaved into you, and it just tears out. From you. Okay, next saving through. 6 failed. Do you remember how many? 3d10. We got it right, everyone.
56s. They're not d10. Thank you. That's me. 2. 1. 10. 10. 22.
As he strikes you, this roar of flame just erupts from your body in the Crown Ren's bracer and just engulfs you. His flesh is incredibly badly burned. He's smouldering, smoking. You can see him begin to... His body is shaking and he's just barely holding on for life. Chrono! He calls. Okay. He's actually going to spend his action surge to attack again.
Oh, for God's sake.
He gets a 12.
Yeah, he's not going to hit me.
He's just like in his rage, he's got one desperate last swing and you just duck underneath it. As it launches over your head. Juto, you'll go.
So, because I'm on 14, if I Crown Rend, that's going to drop me down to 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Why is it little
No, it was one of those things I was like, yeah, you could do that, drop you down to 7, yeah. Perfect time to use Crown Rends. Definitely want to use it when you're really low on hit points.
Okay, well, if I was to use my superior healing potion...
Superior healing potion? I must know what this does. Too much. I believe superior is 8d4 plus 8 is an action to use.
Action. But
then you could bonus action dodge.
Could I not keep my flurry blues?
Because you have to do it as part of an attack. But you could dodge. You can drink a potion and go dodge. Go defensive. Well, then you have to not drink a potion.
I want to kill him.
Then you have to not drink a potion.
We'd like to not get the next round. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the potion.
Right, I will roll this because it is a potion. Or actually, no. 8d4 plus 8.
8d4.
8d4 plus 8. Superior potions are fucking right. They are so good.
2, 4.
No.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
So let's see. Oh, 8 plus 8. So 30.
2, yeah, 30.
You suck the potion down and you feel your body just reignite with vitality.
And then, yeah, I was going to be dodge. Sorry, patient plans.
Which is usually which is basically seeing the events of what just happened, rush over to Chrono. What do you do? Go, thank you. Now come on, chop it up. Yep, that's pretty much all you can do. It is.
Like I said, something good.
Yeah, I'm you can look up and see dragons around this direction. I will send a description. Okay. this action. Command left to attack, make your attack roll. Yes, sir. 8 total. Yeah. You just misjudge it and then fucking sails overhead. Shall everybody get out of here and start running that way? You just start running basically. As far as I can. 30. Okay, you start making a run for it. Dermot calls back. It's just like, Cam, there are other people coming. We can't run now. They'll be killed.
Yeah, there's a
But you run away.